Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Wednesday, the 13th of May 2026. So US stocks traded mixed and the major indices finished mostly in the red amid tech weakness, firmer inflation and ongoing geopolitical impasse, according to the main news there. Stocks swing as energy prices climb and tech sees profit taking. Yeah, problem in the AI sector is starting to break down a bit. Economic news today. Well, let's just go back and have a look at the CPI for yesterday. And you can see it's increased across the board there. So obviously the impact of war starting to come through in these figures if they are to be believed, because they are traditionally known as the CPI. Anyway, let's have a look at the markets and kick off with the Dow. So in the Dow Jones, stuck in a sideways range at the moment. You can see that there, and 50,516 is still the all-time high. We've got a situation at the moment that is quite traditional, and that is sell in May, go away, and that's what we're seeing at the moment. Most of the markets are sideways. Bit of a shakeout there yesterday, and then a straight recovery as the market traded back to an overnight to the close of yesterday there as well. Let's have a look at the German DAX. And in the German DAX, very narrow bars for the last few days there as well. Bit more volatility yesterday, but the market very much sideways. 30-minute charts, it was sideways for, until the US opened. Then we moved lower as we saw the US move lower, and then recovered with the US there. So starting to make its way back as well. In the NASDAQ, we can see that the all-time high hasn't been surpassed yet. Yesterday the market was down. Sam Altman, that owns OpenAI, is in court at the moment. I don't know any more details than that, but obviously had a bit of an impact on the NASDAQ yesterday. Market down, but overnight you can see the market looks set at the moment to make a new all-time high. We see the market moving down yesterday in sort of ab reaction to what's going on with the AI sector at the moment and the tech sector. But recovery is swift there as we see prices starting to move back to the upside. Let's have a look at the S&P. And in the S&P, the all-time high of 7429 hasn't been taken out, but like the NASDAQ, ready to do so by the looks of things today. And also yesterday, the selling's out of the way, but the market still closed back above the 5-bar moving average as well. In the 30-minute, that shakeout at 230 in the cash market, climatic volume oversold, saw the NASDAQ moving back to the upside there and back to the high of Monday. Here in the UK, stuck in the sideways range. Starmer's still around. He's digging his heels in, but I'm sure the writing is on the wall for him. He's gone AWOL, hasn't he, at the moment? No sign of him, missing in action. So, yeah, the FT 100 stuck in the sideways range. Plus, like I say, the old adage of sell in May, go away is certainly playing out at the moment. Market back up yesterday. As you see there, if we go back to the daily chart, it was down and then it's managed to regroup there and move back to the upside. Let's have a look at the US dollar. So in the US dollar, also stuck in a sideways range as Trump's gone off to China to have a meeting with Xi. And the metals, you've got $97 now, starting to get towards $100 an ounce again. Thankfully, Shanghai, still a premium there of 1082. Gold silver ratio still moving to the downside, which is good, which means gold's trading sideways too. And the COMEX stress index is sitting at 52 at the moment. So let's have a look at the metals. And starting off with silver, the market was moved down $4 yesterday, but managed to recover overnight. There's a bit of weakness there in the Far East, but a good recovery overnight there for silver from the previous day, rather from earlier on in the day is more the case, where they'd managed to move the price down $4 and then brought the market back. Meanwhile, in gold, stuck in a sideways range. Seems to be a theme going on here at the moment in all markets. And yesterday you can see this was moved to the downside and then bouncing off the low, which is not uncommon, moving back to the upside there as well. And overnight, price is trying to move slightly to the upside, but it needs to get above the 200 MA and the DP and the previous day's close. Let's have a look at yesterday's trades. So in the pre-market, we see prices moving lower, and they continue lower as well as the cash market opened, but then found support at the S3. Remember, the S3 is a great area for support. Market doesn't like to go below the S3, and then the market rallies up. No signal off this, but then you see we have the short side as the market pulls back, and then another brief long, and then another quick short, as you can see there. The market reacting to news, which you see there, these spikes, and of course we've then got the US CPI numbers, which barely a reaction. I think there was more relief. Market down slightly to the S3, a retest of that area, and then moving back to the upside before we come all the way back down when they realise it could be a threat if the peace deal with Iran is not resolved. Another signal to the downside there in the afternoon, just below the S3, and the market continuing to move lower as things got worse in the UK with more. I think it was 5 ministers by the end of the day that actually resigned from the Labour government there. So where are we overnight? And currently we are above the close, the 200 MA and the DP at the moment for the German DAX. So again, maintaining this sideways range. The high is 200 points away, 150, 200 points ballpark. So again, we'll just have to wait and see what happens at 7 a.m. when the markets open. So there we go, quick roundup of what's going on. And say really the summary is that the selling may go away, sideways markets are dominating at the moment. Okay, that's it for this one. Have a great day, and as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.